All right, so we have 2 workers and 1 security guard. What are you guys up to? So we are right underneath the treesit, guys, and we have workers right here. So this is proof that TMX is going to start constructing again, and we are completely against this. We do not want this to happen because TMX represent the emission of 22 million cars. Do you see today how gray it is and how murky the air is? Do you guys understand this? Do you guys understand this? Like, do you see the sky? Do you see the sky right now? Do you see we're in a climate emergency? Do you understand this?
Excuse us, Tim.
Because, like, you guys are complicit about this. Do you understand this? Being complicit about the climate emergency? Don't you guys have, like, a conscience? Don't you see the smoke in the sky right now? This is dangerous. Hundreds of people have died in the last heat wave. Don't you know that Trans Mountain represent 22 million cars added on the road? Don't you feel guilty? Don't you have kids that want to breathe this air, that want to live on this land? How do you wake up in the morning and don't think about this? Did you see the sky this morning? You were like, yay, I'm gonna go work in the smoke. This is gonna be great. Don't you feel guilty, Lauren, about this? You don't think the climate emergency is right now, right here?
You talking to me or you talking to your phone?
Both.
Oh, I'll talk to you, but I'm not talking.
You see, these people don't care. They just keep doing business as usual. And this is what our government is doing. They're doing business as usual. They're pretending to act on the climate crisis, but they're sending more workers to build more pipelines. Do you guys think we need more pipelines in this world? The UN just released a report saying that we have to do every single thing we can against climate change. And yet we have a government that is building a pipeline that is conveying 100,000 liters of bitumen per minute. Can you believe this? This is what they want to build here in a town of millions of people. So this pipeline passes, and there's houses right across the road over there. In about like 100 meters, you have houses, and there's been multiple spills, and that's why the city of Burnaby is completely against this pipeline. Yet they keep building, yet they keep going, yet the federal government, the liberal government, doesn't care, and they force Burnaby to take the pipeline. They force Burnaby to build a new terminal and a lot more tanks, which the tanks have been said to be super dangerous because they're too dense. The tank farm is too dense, and the Burnaby Fire Department, the chief of the Burnaby Fire Department, is utterly against the tank farm because he says if there's any problem at the tank farm, they need to be able to respond immediately. Yet there's no fire department on the tank farm. And Chris Bocock said like they have to be able to respond immediately. And there was a release just 2 months ago that the regulation says they have to be able to respond to the fire inside 4 hours. Trans Mountain has 4 hours to respond to the fire at the tank farm. And they said, oh, we're well inside the 4 hours. In fact, we can respond to the fire inside 2 hours. Can you imagine like the tank farm with millions of liters of bitumen burning for 2 hours before they can even respond? How many people will die? I've had Chris Bocock, the chief of the fire department of Burnaby, tell me that a lot of people will die in this very city if the tank farm goes in fire. And let me tell you how it can go in fire. If we have an earthquake, the top of the tanks is floating on the bitumen. And if there's an earthquake, the bitumen inside the tank will deform the tank itself, and the floating lid of the tank will rub against the tank. And both of these things are made of steel, so all you need is a little spark and everything goes in fire. That's one of the ways that the tank farm can go and burn this whole city of Burnaby to the ground. So we need your help. We need your help to come help us, because the government is just going to prevent. The government is just going to try to say, oh, we're doing everything we can. Oh yeah, we want to fund the climate emergency. We want to fund the transition by building more pipelines. How twisted is this? We don't buy this anymore. All right, so look up our website, stoptmx.ca, and send us an email, send us a message on Facebook. Ask us how you can help, and we will guide you. Thank you.